Hey y'all, I wanted to make this video to compare the aluminum Series 6 Apple Watch with the graphite Series 6 Apple Watch. And I also want to show you guys kind of a space black, but this is my Series 4. I'm going to compare the graphite and the space black. The space black for the Series 6 and 5, that remains the same, so this comparison should hold off if you're looking to decide between the aluminum and the graphite. Kind of just quick. I got this color for the 4 because I wanted, kind of a seamless look. I wanted kind of a look where the screen blends in with the body. And from afar it does that, but looking in, I'm really into details. I don't like how the kind of space black looks in some light. It could be better. So this year I decided to maybe get the stainless version. The aluminum version I got first because they had this in stock at the store and I had to wait in the mail a few days later for this one. But I really like the silver. But I got the graphite because I wanted that look. I wanted the kind of one screen, the screen and the body fused together look. The graphite's beautiful and it does that for sure. Like I was driving and the sunlight was hitting the case the right way and it was just glistening. It was beautiful, and I've really come to appreciate this material for how it bends the light. Is it worth the almost 2x premium from the aluminum? My mind is telling me no. It's like completely irrational to pay twice as much for something that does the same thing. And if anything, I've also noticed a screen on the stainless, because it has the sapphire sapphire front. It's actually not as bright as the screen in the aluminum, which uses kind of a Gorilla Glass, so it's pretty clear. Whereas this has, I guess, has a thicker material for the face, so it doesn't let out that much light. I don't know if you can notice that, but just kind of looking at it, the aluminum is definitely brighter than this guy, but it doesn't hurt the functionality at all, even outside. And again, I just got to emphasize that, especially when you're outside, that I just love how it kind of sucks in the light and reflects it. And I love the detail to how it bends, on the corner. That's really nice. So, I think I'm going to keep this watch because I love staring at my watch, and even with the aluminum, I just like staring at it. I like looking at how it reflects the light, how it sucks it in, and how the case changes, the color changes. The aluminum, does that too, but it's not as nice. It has its own look to it. If I could have both, I definitely would love to use this as kind of like a fitness or casual wear, but I could only keep one. But this look reminds me of the original iPhone, the aesthetic of it. And Apple does a really good job with crafting their materials, and even the aluminum. Look how it reflects the light. I've got some LEDs running here in my room, so that's why you're seeing the different colors, but just look how it sucks it in. The attention to detail is really nice. I love how the crown changes colors too, based on kind of how you position it. It looks almost black in some lights, and I really like that. But ultimately, this guy is just really nice, and it should, for the price, $800, it should. I am worried though, because I've been reading a lot on the internet about just kind of how durable the screen are. And I don't plan to keep this for 5 years, 4 years, 4 years at most. I'll probably upgrade when the 8 comes out or something, because I feel like Apple has a 4 year cycle on their watches before they redesign the casing. Um, but you know, I chose the stainless. I'm choosing the stainless too because of what I've heard about the sapphire just holding up. It's really hard to. I guess you can see it now, but look how many scratches, how many dings. I, everyone tells a story. I got one from helping my friend move. I got one kind of banging my arm on the shower. So there's definitely some war scars, battle scars there, and you can kind of see the oleophobic coating wearing off. It's harder to keep it kind of like completely clear, and I don't mind it. You don't really notice it day-to-day use, but like I said, I'm kind of OCD where I like to just kind of admire the product, the craftsmanship, the design, the detail. And I was kind of getting irked by it, honestly. And even though the aluminum is a lot cheaper, and the design itself is nice, it's definitely a classic Apple design that I really like and connect with. I'm just really worried about how this Series 6 might end up exactly like my 4, which actually ended up exactly like my 2, or my Series 1, which is the watch I had before that. Anyway, I'm worried because I'm not worried about this scratching, but I brought up the oleophobic coating kind of wearing off on the 4, and it makes it not so shiny. It makes it not stay shiny all the time. Like whenever you swipe and stuff, that just kind of stays. Whereas with the newer watches with the oleophobic, like pretty much new that coating, you don't really see it. But like with the older, it gets fogged up a lot quicker. So I heard that that's the same kind of layer as the graphite. So even though the crystal, the sapphire, is harder to it's harder to scratch. You still probably gonna run into that issue where the coating comes off and it might not look so nice. And I've seen some kind of some posts about it on forums about people complaining about it. So that's something to look to, and I'm worried about that. But again, the product is just so nice, and I'm probably gonna stop showering with the watch. I usually like work out and then go in the shower with the watch, but now, especially with the sleep tracking, I'll probably come home, drop it in the charger, and then head in to the shower, to kind of keep the oleophobic lasting longer. I heard soaps and oils, or soaps in particular, are the culprit, or they make it happen faster, the coating wearing off. So I'm going to keep that in mind, to make this last longer. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys found it informative. I don't really post on here. Just wanted to share with you guys what my experiences are, because I did a lot of time researching the channels to make my decision. So I thought that this might help out a few of you guys. So yeah, thank you.